We'll wait.
And we're live.
We'll wait for a couple minutes, so.
We got the live chat up.
Yeah.
And I just got a notification on my phone that I'm going live. Like, I didn't already know that. It acts like I'm subscribed to my own channel or something. I don't know why. It just started doing that like 2 weeks ago.
You're special.
There's 3 people watching already. We're 24 seconds in. Dang! Welcome, everybody, to the Dustin and Cassie Show. I'm Dustin, and she's Cassie. What, did you talk yourself out last night?
Yeah.
So, Gina's here.
Hi.
Hey, she says.
Hey, girl. Hey.
And now it says nobody's watching. What's going on with that?
I think it's just like bipolar or something. It's just weird.
That's YouTube for you.
Yeah.
It probably is bipolar. So, hello, everybody. Hello to the new people. I'm sure they're probably tuning in tonight to find out if maybe they have won a free set of Tzitzits. We will be doing that drawing a little bit later on this evening. So, not too much later. We're not going to go all night long, obviously. Not like, it might go as long as your show did last night.
An hour.
We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So,
do you think we should wait a couple minutes or?
Yeah, what? For more people to show up?
Yeah.
We can just do our normal
banter.
Back and forth. So
we won't have another episode of last week.
Last week got off to a rough start, but it was good by the end. Give us some time to come on.
Yeah.
Well, it says we got 4 people watching now. If you're watching, wait, which side's it going to be on? On our screen, the chat's over here. I don't know if it's over there. Oh, wait, it's to the right. So it'd be over here. On the screen, yeah, because our camera's mirrored. So if you're watching, comment over here so we know that you're watching.
Comment somewhere.
Or
if you're doing it from your phone, it's not going to be over there.
No, it would be down here if you're watching from your phone. Hey, it's Great Grandma's Greenhouse.
Hola.
And Michael. Our neighbors are watching. Hi, Great Grandma's Greenhouse.
Are they watching in the windows or are they watching online?
They could be watching in the windows. Hey, how's it going in there, guys?
Your mom said she's on. Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Okay.
So yeah, this week.
What did you do this week?
I drove.
You drove a lot, finally.
On another week where I had just over 3,300 miles. I went down to Louisiana on Sunday, and then I came back and
I stayed home one night.
What was that? Tuesday night I got home?
Mm-hmm.
I went down to Texas. It was in Abilene, I think I went. Yeah, that one was like I had to get up, get over there, and drive. Pretty much leave right from Siloam. Was that the morning? Did I go to Abilene the morning after I was at home?
Up so I can actually see a little bit better.
Made it to Abilene. I got those guys to stay a little bit later than they normally do to get me unloaded, and then turn around and headed back up. And then I went down to Louisiana again on Friday. I did more than 3 loads this week, but I got really good miles anyway. I had 4 loads. I can't remember. The weeks are starting to run into each other. If I don't have my sheet in front of me to tell me where it was I went, I have to really, really think about my days. So,
I'm the one that has a bad memory, not you.
Yeah. So good week on the road. I didn't make any YouTube videos. Well, I made 2 YouTube videos. No, 1.
YouTube?
YouTube.
You said NoobTube.
No, NoobTube. 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 Do you know what a NoobTube is?
No, but you said it with an N. You didn't say with the U.
NoobTube.
Or why?
Remember back in the day when we used to play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
And if you got a rifle that had a grenade launcher on it, it would be called the NoobTube because it was an easy kill to kill somebody with a grenade launcher.
I know that.
NoobTube. But yeah, so I made a video and I ended up taking the video down. It was a video of Nathan Roberts. It was from a live chat that he did at one night, and he was talking about stuff with Patricia Steer and Robbie Davidson. And during the show, somebody had asked him, "Well, what's your beef with Robbie Davidson?" And so, like, he's reading the comments. He's like, "What's my beef with Robbie Davidson?" "Oh, nothing. I just think he's a sellout." And then he said something else, whatever. And then later on, he talked about that this weekend he was going to be.
Why are we going to talk about this on our show?
Because I want to talk about it. I wanted to explain what I did. This is part of my week.
But
later on, he talks about Dean Odell. So I took his video. I chopped out the section where he, somebody asked him that question, and I cut the audio where he said Robbie Davidson, and I spliced in where he said Pastor Dean Odell. So
Shalom.
Hey Amber, I seen that you subscribed earlier today.
She's in for the Tzitzit.
I went to. Oh, that's right. I did go to Mississippi, Little Rock, and then Mississippi. Thank you, Michael. Michael remembers where I went. I had to go to Alligator, Mississippi, a little tiny place. But anyways, basically, I made this video, so it made it look like that Nathan Roberts said that Dean Odell was a sellout, and he really didn't. So I made him say something he didn't say. And to me, I thought it was rather obvious that what the lips removing didn't match with what was being heard. But apparently, a lot of people actually believed he said what it looked like he's, or what they heard. So I don't want to be known as somebody who makes dishonest videos and makes people, say something they didn't say. So I ended up taking the video down.
Good for you. I didn't even know about it till last night.
Yeah. So I made that one like on Monday night, I think. And then I took it down Friday or
Y'all,
Thursday.
it is so cold outside right now. The temperature dropped.
It's not that cold.
I have something hot. I don't
She's
drink
drinking cappuccino.
Drink.
She's drinking cappuccino and I'm drinking ice water.
Normally it's like the other way around. He's got coffee or something, but it's cold outside.
But
it's so cold.
The place I went to in Alligator, Mississippi, it was I've never been to this place before. What? Dino Oodle. We're originally from Michigan, but we live in Northwest Arkansas. So that's where.
But it's cold. It was like in the 60s and 70s this week. It was so beautiful out. And it dropped. We actually have a freeze warning. I had to bring on some plants that I had outside.
Your rose bushes?
Yeah, that are blooming for my birthday a couple weeks ago. They already got buds on them.
Yeah.
Or leaves on them.
You're making your legs making the thing shake.
Yeah.
But the place I went to, the Michael Ryan where I went to, there in Alligator, Mississippi, it was tiny little place that it was just a, what do you want to call it? A pipe laying company, basically. We normally go to suppliers. What?
She said spring is coming. Yep. Yes, please.
I normally most of the time go to PVC pipe suppliers, but this was an actual like job site place, basically. And their driveway is not set up for normal big trucks to get in there. So I show up to the place and the guys aren't there, but he told me he was coming. So I parked in the road and I try to go and turn in the driveway. And the way it's going is the passenger side duals of the trailer are going to go off down to this ditch, which could more than likely make the whole thing tip over. So I'm like, crap. So I called the guy. Oh, the Buc-ee's pick. Yeah, that's because I drive truck and I was down in Texas and I got to stop at a Buc-ee's. Our neighbors and our friends here, they're originally from Texas and they always rant and raved about Buc-ee's. So I stopped one time at a Buc-ee's and I thought I'm going to get a picture while I'm there. So yeah, that's been my profile picture here for 4 or 5 months now. So, but anyways, the place
change it to a picture of it.
I could. The place in Alligator, Mississippi, though, I backed back out of there and I called the guy. I'm like, hey, do big trucks normally make it in here? He says, yeah, they do. He says, but they usually go up the road and turn around and come in the other direction. I'm like, okay. So I had to drive like 3.5 miles up the road, found a little gravel lot on a curb, backed into it, turned back around, come the other direction, and made it in there. But I still had to put my entire tractor off into their grass, off their driveway, to get my trailer to swing in there and make it out of there just fine. But that was a hairy place to get into.
She lives in Galveston.
Buc-ee's is down the road. I'm excited. They're building a Buc-ee's on Highway 75. That's the way I usually go into Texas from Oklahoma is I-16, or not I-69, Highway 69 and 75. And they're building one just on 75. They're just not too far across the line. So that'll be a one that I will pass quite often. So I'll have to stop in there again. Amber, if you go in the archives of my videos back, 4 or 5 months, you'll find one of my first stop at a Buc-ee's. I talk about the stuff that I get, and I did a little slideshow basically of the stuff that's there. So, but Amber, did you happen to be at either one of the Declaring the Anthem dating conferences that was in Beaumont in 2016 and 17, right?
Yeah, I think so. Gina, are you still watching?
When I was at Buc-ee's, I bought some fudge and some cherry maple beef jerky, right? Mm-hmm. Cherry maple. Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
Yeah, she said. Gina said yes. So it's 2016 and 17.
Yeah. Our internet stopped. I was just wondering, since you lived down that way, if you had been to either one of the Declaring the End from the Beginning conferences that were in Beaumont. We were at the one in Beaumont in 2017.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You didn't really skip it, Gina. You just held it late in 2019. Just move the days. Out. So, anyway, so that was my week driving truck. I got tomorrow off because we're going to the Bowers for the work day.
Yes. To step up. Okay.
We would have to transport patients to Houston and San Antonio on the ambulance. Yeah. Yep.
That was your week?
That was my week. We're going to the Bowers tomorrow for a work day to get stuff on their land cleared and get the trusses put up on the what are they calling that building? Any idea?
It's the Sacote building.
The Sacote building? That's what they're calling. Okay. It'll be like our big meeting room building there for the Sacote at the Bowers. So, what'd you do this week here at home?
Well, the Bauer boys came and stayed for a few days while Jamie had some doctor's appointments. February 2020 conference is already booked and it's in the works. Yes.
It's going to be in Springdale this year, right? Or next year, right?
Yes. Springdale.
Springdale, Arkansas. Mm-hmm. Just right up the road from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Right down the road from Bentonville, Arkansas.
They already had...
We just had it last month. The conference was just last month. But they'll be having one in 2020 here in Springdale.
Springdale Holiday Inn, yes. So I had the boys for a few days. That was nice for Eli because he doesn't normally get playtime a lot other than Shabbat with kids. So
Mr. Tim calls it a pavilion. Yeah, there you go. That's the right word, pavilion.
So Eli enjoyed that, and we had fun with the boys. They had some allergies though, so it kind of made them not feel the greatest.
That night that I was home, you and I were in bed and we could hear them.
They were talking, and it was so cute.
I was like, I snuck out here. I'm like, should I tell them to go to sleep or not? So I kind of snuck out here into the kitchen real quietly and kind of leaned in, try to listen to see what they're talking about, and it reminded me of when I was a kid and going and spending the night at my friend's place, and, him and his brother, and, we lay up at night, talking about, girls that you liked and this and that and whatever else and that. And so I think I heard the voice, maybe might have been Eli was talking about who he likes or whatever.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I'm not going to say.
No.
I'm talking.
It was nice, though.
They think it's spring and they're not.
But it was cool because they knew that Caleb needed to go to sleep first. And so they waited until Caleb would. Eli fell asleep because he's not used to that. And so Eli fell asleep, and I guess Joshua was like smacking him in the head, trying to wake him up. Eli wouldn't wake up. And so Joshua fell asleep. And then Eli woke up at 4 and said, Joshua, you were supposed to wake me up. And Joshua said, I did try to wake you up. And so then they talked for an hour and went back to sleep at 5. So from 4 to 5, they were awake. I think Joshua slept till like 9, but Eli was up at 7. I'm like, so yeah.
That was on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
that was the morning when you needed them to get up early.
I know, that was when I needed them to get up early, but yeah, anyways.
So what else did you have going on this week besides with the boys?
I had doctors, and then I did I rescheduled my appointment on Thursday because Caleb wasn't feeling good.
Yeah, Caleb was.
And so I rescheduled that for Friday morning, and I don't know what in the world I was thinking.
Normally she goes on Thursday afternoons. So
they're only open.
Cassie is not a morning person by any means. Part of her problem is she doesn't drink coffee. If she drank coffee, she might become more of a morning person.
No. Anyways, so no. So
cappuccino? You have cappuccino you're drinking right now.
I know, but it won't keep me awake. It's just keeping me warm. But I have no idea what I was thinking. When I called and I rescheduled,